Alright, hi, hello everybody. What is up? Oh, here, hang on, I'm okay. Alright, let's get logged in. Where? There we go. Alright, how is everybody holding up tonight? Everybody doing okay? I genuinely debated if I wanted to stream tonight, given current events, or if I wanted to sit in my feelings. It was basically, do I want to sit in my feelings, or do I want to, like, distract myself? And I decided being there for my community and, like, just, like, the community aspect of streaming is so important for so many people, including myself, that now more than ever, I think it's important that I keep up with my streaming and stuff. Channel announcements. For anybody who didn't see in Discord, Tumblr, Blue Sky, and Instagram. As a heads up, I am going forward with something I'd always wanted to do, which is kind of go full-time charity streamer. And by that, I mean every month we are going to be aiming to raise money for a different charity. Primarily those that help with marginalized groups. There's a couple of non-social justice related charities that I'm going to be raising money for that are kind of personal to me. For example, we're going to be raising money for Alzheimer's and dementia research in April because that is the anniversary month of when my dad passed away. And Pause Chicago in August because that's the anniversary of when I adopted my cats, and I don't know how I would function without the two of them. They are incredibly precious to me, and honestly, animal companionship is incredibly important, and they're a no-kill shelter, and they're super great. Anyway, that being said, time to focus on other world-ending events, fictional world-ending events for a bit. So yeah, I just, you know, it's like I said in Discord, you're loved, you're supported. I am here for whoever needs it. Our community is there for whoever needs it. And yeah, anyway, we are going to continue with MSQ. And yeah, sorry, I'm slightly spacey just because, haha. Anyway, did we ever get a chance to talk to these guys? I don't think we did. I think I kind of got derailed last night. Thank the gods you arrived when you did. Any later, and I don't think I would have been able to live it down. You couldn't have returned at a better time. The Pixies had just decided that it would be amusing to have Alize and I exchange outfits. And it would have been. Then you guys really would have been Blue Alize and Red Delphino. When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They endured a great deal on our behalf. Clearly. I dare not ask what happened in our absence. As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Elfino and Mistress Alize, it must wait. I have taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. Also, didn't mean to be rude, but hi, Chi, if you're still here. Alright. Excuse me. I am, like, super mucusy tonight. That's fun. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fae custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Hi, we're about to ask the Pixies for help with things. Oh, are we straight up going to Don Meg now? I mean, you've seen me talking in, like, Shell and stuff, so you kind of know where I am right now. Sol Uin regards you with an, munificent expression. Never asked the Pixies for help? Well, we don't have a choice. At least we already gave them a gift, so now they owe us. So, what is it you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry into Liga. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. Don't worry. I'm used to it. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Arianche. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So that was the purpose of the gifts. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it, and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now, they're king only in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4, and wove each into a different relic, to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, and we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course. Custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should share it, or should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics, too. The shell crown is with the Thoth, the stone scepters are with the Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. The facts thus disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hide to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Thoth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Or we can do more side quests, and this time I'm remembering to swap back to Dark Knight. Chippa Pixie. much of a pixie will upset you playfully. Oh, to have so many mortals visiting us. I can scarcely contain my excitement. I know a really fun game. Come with me and we'll have oodles of fun together. That feels like the worst idea? Pretty close to it, if not. Ulthon has a dream. There's talk that an interesting mortal has come to Ilmeg. She's in a Dazkar or some such. It's you, isn't it? Don't even think to deny it. Okay. I'm Ulthon, and it's my dream to become the most popular pixie or fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. Now, by way of achievable first step, I am aiming to become the darling of Leader Laran. But everyone is so caught up in their flower smelling and their mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular? Become the cleverest pixie of all. They value cleverness. The cleverest? I think I know how I can do that. I just need to read lots of books, right? And it just so happens that there are lots of books in Urianje's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange immortal writing, so I need you to do it for me. Okay, and then there is a quest over here. Should you choose to undertake this quest, know that guidance from the journalist or duty list and the map will be limited. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your course of action. Alright. Mortal, mortal! Look at this book I found. Unlike the boring ones in Urianje's home, this one has lots of pictures in it. There are two pictures that I see, that I like especially. They have the most adorable leafmen in them. See? Okay. Pictures that appear to be of locales in Ilmeg. I really want to find these leafmen, but I haven't had any luck. If I lend you the pictures, do you think you could search for me? There'll be a reward in it for you. Sure. I like these quests, actually. I think they're a lot of fun. I like puzzles and scavenger hunts and stuff like that. Kind of thinking if I can, or depending on where I am financially and stuff, for my birthday next year when I turn 35, I might get some friends together to do a, oh, what are they called? Why am I blanking on the word? Escape room. Oh my god. I might get some people together and like do an escape room somewhere or something. There's places in the Chicago area that just like professionally do escape rooms. Ila has an earnest request for you. Help! Help! Help us, please! I swear, this is not a trick. Well, when you say it up front like that. You see, there are these scary bears that terrorize us. Rose bears, they're called. And we're usually able to drive them away. But of late, one that's bigger, fiercer, and hungrier than the rest has appeared. We're too scared to try anything on it, small and weak as we are. But you're much bigger and stronger than us. If someone can deal with that rabid beast, I believe you can. Now, the ordinary rose bears are known to prowl the area east of here. If you were to slay a few of them, it should lure out their more fearsome kin. And when it does, I want you to slay it too. Alright. I at least kind of have an idea where this one could be. Hang on, it was... Okay. Which means it needs to be in sight of the castle. Right? Because where else would the swirly water thing be? Oh, wait, unless it's this swirly water thing. Hang on. Okay, I think we're in the roughly the right area. Oh, yep, I see it. Haha. I'm so good at this game. You find the location portrayed in the picture of the bathing leafman. On closer inspection, you see words scrawled along the border of the picture. I came upon topiary at the water, appearing as if bathing. Nearby, there lay a fishing rod, worn and weathered. For a moment, my mind went to a dark place. But surely it is but a coincidence. Surely. Also, let's go ahead and get that ether current. There is a fate over here. There you are. Here, I will lend you this tube. A spyglass, I believe you mortals call it. It makes small things look big. We're going to use it for our game. The rules are simple. Stand over here, or stand over there, look through the spyglass, and count the pixies. If you get our number right, I'll give you a fabulous prize. Counting them, you'll have 30 seconds to complete the task. Oh my god! Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go! Ha 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 ha. 1, 2, 3... No, some of them disappear. Is that 4? Or is that the same one? Maybe it's 3. I think that's one that's just teleporting everywhere. So 3, right? Done counting, are you? So, how many of us are there? Are you sure? Really, truly, absolutely sure? Because if you aren't, you should check again. Oh, no? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4. I missed this one. Hello. One of them is definitely teleporting around to fuck with us. But no, there's 4. So 4. Correct! There are 4 of us. Well done, mortal. Here's the fabulous prize Oh, fiddlesticks, I left it back at Little Laran. Well, we'll just have to make a game of it. Last one back to the village is a rotten egg. Well, I've got another quest I gotta do up here, so... Also, you're an NPC, so you cheat. Let's see here. Nope. Is that this way? There we go. Now, where are they? There we are. We Pixies don't much like being here. Too dusty and musty and close. So quickly, pick out some books and read them to me. On the occasion of the 300th year of the founding of Vobert, a grand celebration was held in Grunaslicht. No expense was spared. Over the course of the festivities, guests were lavishly feasted and regaled with wondrous performances. Yet amidst all the pomp and pageantry, naught was more stirring than the recitation of the Oath of the Covenant, in honor of the alliance between Drawn and Galgent, upon which the kingdom was built. Representatives of each race took to the podium. It was a sight to draw tears from all who looked on. Vobert, Verbert. Blech! What strange names you mortals have. Il Meg sounds much prettier. It means the kingdom of rainbows. Are these the right books to help a pixie become clever? Good Gianna's Grace was named for Her Royal Highness Princess Gianna, or Janana, daughter to the king 3 generations prior. In the dark of night, the mountain pass catches the light which shines forth from the castle, giving it the impression of the princess's beautiful eyes of jade. Eyes of jade? That sounds lovely! If the princess were here, I would ask her for them. As always, pixies are terrifying. They are terrifying. Isn't it awesome? First week, Thunder's Day. The princess being partial to the lakefront view, it was decided that all the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Having partaken of sweets, Her Highness ventured to the water, where she inspected her lip paint in the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror. Oh, there's Handmere Lake in the southwest of here. That must be how it got its name. But who would go all the way to the lake just to eat? That's another silly thing you mortals do. It's called going out and touching grass. Is that not something pixies do? I'd think they'd be all for it. Well, I certainly learned lots of new things today. Things that others don't know. I'm going to go and share it with everyone. They'll think I'm so clever, I'll surely become the darling of Little Iran. Tee-hee. Oh, I never saved Lita Laran as my home point, did I? I should fix that. You know, for reasons. There we go. You're still here? Blah. You're still here? I thought you were off to round up the relics, to break the sea over the— oh, whoops, that is the wrong Pixie. Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh, over here. Tee-hee! Beat you back! I get to turn you into a rotten egg! Please no. Oh, I jest. I won't turn you into a rotten egg. Not so soon after you played with me, at any rate. Here's a prize. Let's play again soon. Amiable Pixie. Just when we thought Ulthon was off doing their own thing as usual, they suddenly come and round us up. Mortal! I told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Much more fun thinking up new riddles while sipping nectar. Speaking of which, we found this really sweet-smelling flower recently. We were about to go and collect its nectar, if you wanted to join us. No. I don't want to join you. I want you to admire me. Stranger and stranger. All right, suit yourself. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. They didn't think any better of me. But I won't give up. Not yet. I'm going to be popular, mark my words. Ulthon needs more ideas on how to become popular. Knowing things didn't make me popular. But there has to be some other way. Don't you have any other ideas? Acquire an item that other pixies will envy. An item to be envied. Oh, I know. One of the books at Oyanje's home had lovely pictures in it. If I were to draw something similar and show it to the others, they're bound to be impressed. Right. I'm going to collect some fine grass for making a brush. Meanwhile, could you get me that, what I need for the paint? East of the village, there are trees that have orange leaves. Their sap makes excellent paint, and I want you to harvest it. Be careful when handling the sap, though. It gives off a smell that attracts ferocious beasts. Ferocious beasts I can handle. Now, let me check this other portrait. I feel like it's got to be one of these gates, right? Let me double check. Nope, not that one. This one. This one, game. Surely it's one of these. I'm not really seeing anywhere else where there are enemies that match. Oh, hang on. Let me get River out. There we go. How's River's leveling doing? That's not the right one. We're making progress. Let's get that. That reminds me, do I still have... Oh, I do have some stuff I need to... Okay. Okay, what do I have? Pants? Oh, jeez! Hi, Octa! How are you holding up? 395. Legs. So those are 370. 390, okay. So we are, in fact, getting new pants for our tank. Quack indeed. Alright, there we go. And then gloves, 395. That's 370. That's 370. That's in full here, so hi. That well, huh? So I think we'll give that to tank since I'm actually actively using it. Oh, that actually looks really good with this gear. Oh my god, that looks better than the gloves I was using. Wow. Earrings are not worth anything because I've got better earrings, so I'll figure out what to do with those later. Anyway. Hey, look, it's one of those bears I gotta kill. What, you mean flowers aren't supposed to be growing out of a bear's eyes? What if the monster isn't actually the bears? What if, I mean, I think this is probably what's actually going on. What if the flowers are a parasite? I mean, if they're coming out of the eyes, that's gotta mean the roots are in the brain, right? So it's just a plant that's piloting the body of this bear. And if you look at it like these vines that are going down its back, that would be going along its spine. So it looks like it's like, actually, that looks like a root system. So yeah, I mean, I fucking love it because I may struggle with playing horror games, but I fucking love horror podcasts and stuff. So I think that's super interesting. And a very fun monster design. I also like cute, creepy, cute things though. So maybe I don't get an opinion. Where is it? This one? Hang on. Oh, maybe. No, it's one that's got like 2 little baby ones. Fun fact, if you have issues with your eyes IRL, it is most likely a brain issue going on. Interesting. But also in my case, my dad had macular degeneration, so it might also just be a genetic macular degeneration thing. If and when I start having serious issues with my eyes. Oh, here we go. It's probably these 2. Yeah? Yes? Maybe? Mayhaps? It was especially tragic with my dad because he was a photographer. And so the way the macular degeneration affected his eyesight, like that, it affected his ability to make art. Yep, eyes and teeth. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. Says the person who's better about seeing the dentist than seeing her doctor. Let's not worry about that for now. Welcome to America, where depending on where you live, dental care may be more accessible than healthcare. Is it not these? I really want to finish this before... Okay, hang on. Let's look at the other landmarks. Is there any place else where we've got these little puff plant things? Butterflies. Shizu, no. I mean, I know they're important, but I'm young and scrappy, so I haven't had a physical since before COVID. So what? It's easier for me to get to my dentist's office, and it's less expensive, and... the last time I went too long without getting cleanings and stuff done, I did end up with a bunch of cavities and needed a root canal. So, yeah, I go see dentist. What? It's probably fine. I know, but I mean, the thing is too, it'll probably be easier, like once I can get on health insurance again, because I may not actually be insured right now, because but like once I can be on health insurance again and stuff, it's probably going to be a lot easier for me now that I am not working a traditional job. Because part of the problem is it's just so hard to... Like, you got to take a time off work to go see a doctor, right? Because most doctor's offices are only open during business hours. And then, like, at least with my dentist appointment, like, there's a reason why I used to stream Wednesdays, Thursdays instead of Tuesdays, Wednesdays. And the reason why I changed it was partially because my dentist office is open in the evenings on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And the local anime club I like to go to is also on Thursdays, so I decided to just clear my schedule for Thursdays. You know, if anything ever happens where I have to cancel a Wednesday stream, I still have Wednesdays I still have Thursdays as, like, a possibility. But where the fuck? Can I just have this open while I'm running around, please? Okay. I mean, okay, hey, question. From somebody who's used to, like, how retail works. Because you, like, are going to nursing school, do nurses get any discounts on, like, medical care? Is that a thing? And yeah, oh, this quest. I remember having trouble with this specific one, too. Is it those? Maybe? Oh, that sucks. At least, like, as hellish as retail may be, like, you get insurance, or not insurance, you get, like, discounts at the store you're at. Depending on the store you work for, it may even be, like, discounts on stuff that customers don't get discounts on. Like, when I worked at, insert the place where I used to work retail for 2 years here, it's gotta be this one, right? No? Are there any puffball-looking plants elsewhere? Maybe I should look around more. I think it's over here, but maybe I'm just, like, looking completely the wrong place. What's over here? Nothing. I have to be in the right place. But, like, at the store I used to work at, we had what we're... Oh, wait, there's some over here. Hang on. We had what were referred to as, like, prestige items, which were brands that, like, discounts and stuff didn't work on. Okay, hang on. Maybe... Oh, this one has so many flowers. Anyway, so yeah, you had, like, the prestige items, which were brands like Nike or Fitbit or, like, anything Apple related. But a couple times a year, they would do special, like, discounts for employees that were, that included those prestige items. Oh yeah, because you're looking to work for the VA, right? No. I am not looking this up. I am going to figure this out. There's little puffball plants, and a tree, and two little guys. It's green in the foreground, yellow flowers, and the rocks in the background, and the big pink plant in the background. So. Oh wait, those aren't yellow flowers though. Hang on. Wait. I see puffballs over here. Also, I love this giant thing over here. Oh wait, is that a little tiny guy up there? Aw. Okay, anyway. Let's see if this is what I'm looking for. No. Nope. I see no little guys here. Figuring this out. I'm gonna go someplace up high where maybe I can get a better view. Oh, hang on. There are more of those plants over here. Besides the ones going through town. Puffball plant? There's no little guys. Oh, but there's more over here. Oh, maybe I was looking like on the completely wrong side of the map. Is this it? Hang on, what's this? What's this over here? Are there? Aha! There we go, found it! I'm so smart. Oh, no. Tap the sign. I've been playing the game for 11 years. I am replaying the game because before I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, I'd only played 5 and 12 and I'd never finished either. So what I did was I went through every single main series Final Fantasy game on stream. 1 is bad, 2 is marginally better, but still not great. 9 is the perfect single-player fantasy RPG. Nobody can change my mind on that. 9 is wonderful. 16 is mostly good, except for the end. I have opinions about the end. But yeah, so now I'm replaying Final Fantasy XIV, doing everything minimum item level, no echo. 9 is so good. I love 9. Vivi is baby. Vivi is precious child. And just, God, the story of it is so good. But yeah, no, I am very much a 14 vet. Exclamation bingo board or exclamation bingo, I should say, if anybody wants a bingo card. Some of the things are me talking about how things were back in the old days, or talking about FanFest and stuff. But yeah, I'm doing everything minimum item level, no echo, undersized parties. As soon as I finish these side quests, we're gonna be doing Don Meg, I think. But yeah, how about yourself? How much Final Fantasy XIV have you played, if any at all? You find the location portrayed in the picture, the gathered leafman. On closer inspection, you see words scrawled along the border of the picture. 1.0 beta, nice. I see, a part of me knows that, like, no, I don't wish I'd played 1.0. But, like, the tattoo, though, and, like, that's right. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, no, so the funny thing about that run is I haven't done Baldesion Arsenal on my main yet. I was there for, like, yes, Rowan. Hi, Rowan. But yeah, I was there for, like, all of Eureka release. Still don't have my Ozma mount on my main. Cause, like, it was partially me being intimidated by Baldesion Arsenal, more so me being intimidated by, like, how do you find group. At this point, I am waiting for certain people, to finish Eureka so that we can get our, Ozma mounts together. The border of the picture. Because, you know, that shit's more fun with friends. Such lifelike topiary, I half expected the leafy participants of this gathering to burst into conversation at any moment. Yet out in this wilderness, by whose hands are they being so meticulously maintained? So yeah. Oh yeah, Titania's gonna be with 4 people, by the way, because that's how we do things here. Also, for anybody who is new and watching, if I get to 25 non-gifted subs before I finish Shadowbringers, I will do the Nier raids, which we do minimum item level, no echo, with 15 people, on Black Mage. I'm a bard main. It'll be miserable for me, but it might be funny for you guys. I could have hit the return button to get back here. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. I totally have everything together. Ha 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 ha. My brush is ready. All I need now is the paint. Did you get the sap I asked for? Oh yeah, we did get the sap. Oh, a goodly amount. By mixing the pieces of bugs and plants in this, I can produce a myriad pretty hues. I'll make the colors at once, then begin working on my masterpiece. Needless to say, you must be present when I complete it. Where will I do the painting, you ask? A spot to the northwest of here. It's the perfect vantage point for my subject matter. You'll know when you're there. You'll see the wings of the yeah, spread wide in all their majesty. But yeah, like, talking about 1.0, like, I know, like, I've heard all these stories about, like, the community stuff that happened as they were headed towards the Calamity, like, the Gubu wall and the stuff the devs were doing with, like, pretending to be reporters and stuff, like, role-playing as reporters and stuff, which is where the reporter NPCs in the game now come from, like, events and stuff. And I do wish I had been part of that. Also, like, then I could have had the legacy tattoo. And then if I ever had the money and could get over my fear of pain and needles enough to get a tattoo, I'd want to get it IRL. Instead, I'm waiting to see if they ever show us Azim's sigil so that I can get that as a tattoo in the same place as the legacy tattoo. Yeah, I've heard the stories. It's like, it sounds so cool. Like, what an amazing thing to be involved with. Where is this? Oh, is it? Are they? Huh? Oh, I know where they are. Yeah, I will run to the NPC and then wait until after... Oh, there they are. After the ad to actually continue this quest. I could use a minute to refill my water anyway, so I will do that during the ad break. But yeah, also remember guys, sub for ad-free experience and emotes. We're getting custom ones soon. And by that I mean with it by the end of the month. I checked my artist's queue and it should be within the next few weeks. Yeah, I'm just checking in on communities I'm part of. Also, make sure to check in with any vulnerable friends too, guys. Modded? Modded how? Also, we're probably about to get hit by ads, so if we poof, haha. Oh, there it is. All right, water time. Hydrate, everybody. Getting up and walking was probably a really good thing for me to do too. Also, you guys are probably about to hear me making some noises. I apologize, but... Alright. Sorry, my cat is hanging out on my couch, and he's so darn cute. I love him. I don't know where his sister is. But yeah. Just checking some things. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Once again, I'm gonna plug subscriptions because, you know, those are important. Also, we are raising money right now for the Greater Chicago Food Depository because, you know, the holidays are coming up. Also, keep an eye out. Considering how scary things are about to become, I am putting together a list of different charities and foundations to raise money for, to keep marginalized groups supported over the next few years. And, you know, try to keep the world somewhat intact. Or, you know, keep people alive and stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, let's get back to side quests. Dude, the world is so on the verge of going to shit. And I know people are talking about, like, leaving the States and stuff, but, like, looking at stuff that's been happening in other countries, where would we even go? Because I've heard that Canada is on the verge of having their own he who will not be named that might end up becoming their PM. The UK isn't super great either. Also, at least for me, I'm Jewish, and there's been a lot of anti-Semitism across the board. There are a lot of European countries have very ingrained anti-Semitism in their culture. So there's just, like, not really anywhere safe for me to go. Plus, I'd never want to leave my mom. She's in her 70s, and I love her, and, like, yeah. Even if I could afford to leave, like, financially. I am very fortunate. I live in a blue city, in a blue state. A lot of people have been prepping for the possibility that things that are happening might end up happening in terms of protecting people legally and stuff. And yeah, just remember, guys, to keep voting local. There's a chance of flipping the Senate in 2 years, so we may just need to hang in there until then. Let's hope the Democrats take the House in the meantime. And, you know, in the meantime, we just gotta focus on damage mitigation. We're all scholars and sages right now, is what I'm basically saying. Hey, guys, we're warriors of light. So, yeah. If anybody knows of any... Like, the one thing I'd love to find that I don't think I've been able to find so far is if there are any charities that, like, help people that are at risk in red states relocate. I would love to be able to help with that. I have so many friends who are, like, trans, who live in red states and they have no way of getting out. It's the leopards eating your face, or eating faces party. It's that whole analogy. Also, I saw somebody on MSNBC make a really interesting point that people may have thought that, like, because of these, like, ballot measures for, like, protecting women's body rights, that, oh, Trump isn't as much of a threat to, like, abortion rights, so they were, like, quote-unquote safe to vote for him, even though there's so many other issues besides just that he is a danger for. It's so fucking scary. Hopefully more willing or people than we're giving credit for are willing to stand up to him, and not just give him a blank check. And hopefully those who oppose him will be able to effectively oppose him, and people won't give up. Because, like, I know things are exhausting. I know we're all tired of living through historical events. I will point out, yeah, we keep complaining about living through historical events. How do you think, like, especially, like, liberal boomers feel? Because they've lived through everything we have, plus, like, the 60s and 70s, and, like, my mom remembers the Kennedy assassination. Because, like I said, she's in her 70s. So she's lived through everything that we have, plus all the historical events we learn about in school, or at least the modern historical events. Like, holy shit. Like, no matter what, we're going to be living through historical events, and we just need to keep persevering. Which is why like, what I basically did was, so I'm active on Tumblr, and people are sharing, like, hotlines and resources and stuff, and I basically just went through those posts and looked up which of those organizations are available to fundraise through Twitch. And between that and some causes that are just, like, personally important to me, I have a long enough list that if I raise money for a different organization every month, I'm good through August. Technically, I only need to find 2 more organizations if I wanted to just do, like, easy peasy stuff, like the Food Depository again in November, December, or Toys for Tots, or something like that. But yeah, other than that, I just need to find, like, 2 more charities, at minimum. It may be a small platform, but I do have a platform, so I want to try and use it for good. In the meantime, we as a community will stick together. The pantry has solid shelves, right? You found the leafmen in the pictures? Wonderful! I can't wait to see them with my own eyes. Let me tell you, it's not easy to make them so lifelike. You must cast the enchantment on mortals completely unawares, else they're liable to end up with disappointing results. Why, when I tried to sneak up on the owner of the book, he noticed me and promptly ran off. And now I've got a leafman frozen mid-stride with his mouth split open in terror. Not a pretty sight. Oh, but before I forget, here's your reward, as promised. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some leafmen to play with. Do not fuck with the Fae. The fact that I am able to be here with my body and autonomy intact is a privilege. Haha. You did it! You rid us of the giant rose bear. We're in your debt. For long, long years, those brazen beasts have preyed on our sheep, our precious friends who give us milk. In order to teach them a lesson, we grew plants on their bodies, but to our dismay, it only made them scarier. Ah, see, it is the plants. Chicken and shrimp? Nice. But thanks to you, the scariest of them is no more, and the lesser ones we can manage by ourselves. Ilmeg is a better place for kind and helpful mortals such as you, so stop turning us into topiaries! Actually, like, at least in some of the cases, I know why they turn people into leafmen. It's a side quest that I think is later? But yeah. There is, like, kind of a tragic reason for it. It's not entirely them being sociopaths and, like, pranking people. Sounds good. I think I just have this last... I don't know how... I think it's a quest chain that I'm on. So I think there are just a few more quests left, and then we can go back to MSQ. Also... Okay, stupid question. No, shrimp and chicken, that wouldn't be surf and turf, right? Or is that only with red meat? Chicken would count as turf, right? Up? Up where? Is there... Hang on, is there a way up onto that rock over there? But chicken are also land animals. Isn't... They even eat grass, don't they? Hey, naming conventions for food, you're stupid. Beef and reef. Okay, that is funny though. So was it just chicken and shrimp, or was there like a side? Vegetable? Rice? Something? What did I tell you? The perfect vantage point, yes? It's here that my masterpiece shall be born. I call it Ulthon's Liegya. How odd. The castle looks a lot redder than the real thing. Guess I'll start over. I mean, yeah, you're mixing red to make it an image that is blues and greens and cool colors. How odd. There's a few towers too many. I guess I'll start over. Ha. Yes, this is it. The colors, the proportions, everything is perfect. They show it to us. It's a stick figure of a palace. My masterpiece is ready. I'm going to go and show it off to everyone in Lida Laran. Tee-hee! My popularity is all but sealed. Look! I painted a picture of Liegya. Isn't it lovely? Aren't you impressed? What's there to be impressed about something that doesn't move? Much more fascinating dandelion puffs and playing pranks on mortals. Or much more fun chasing dandelion puffs and playing pranks on mortals. What? But I tried so hard. Well, I think your picture is very nice. Do you have any others? One of the lake, perhaps, with all the sunken houses peering out from under the water? I think that would be very beautiful. No, I've only painted this picture of Liegya. I thought it was the most beautiful thing, so... Oh well, too bad. But if you end up painting the lake, do come and show it to us. They liked my work. Some of them liked my work. I'm admired, if only a little. If I want more admiration, though, I need to paint pictures that others want to see. I can't simply paint things I like. The dilemmas of an artist. But in the end, if there are those who aren't at all interested in paintings, then I can't truly become popular. We'll need to think of something else. But you know what? I'll still give that pixie the painting of the lake that they wanted. Yeah, if you be people's errand person and just become an adventurer and do chores for people, that'll make you popular. So, we know now that painting pictures isn't enough. If I'm to become the most popular fairy, we must try something else. But what else is there to try? What can I do to be liked by everyone? Do something that makes everyone happy, or change yourself from the inside. Do something that makes everyone happy. If I make everyone happy, then it makes sense that everyone would like me. It can't be something that hinges on individual taste, though. Oh, I know. All pixies love flowers. If I make everyone a gift of flowers, they'll be touched by my kindness. They'd have no choice but to like me. So we're going to need flowers, and lots of them. Please help me pick the vibrant blossoms that grow in Ilmag. The more colors we have, the better. Yay. Flower picking. No, it's fine, probably. hopefully. It looks like there's an... Unless this is one of those quests where, like, the circles don't disappear until you've found everything, even if there isn't anything else for you to find in the circle that you're looking at. Let's test that theory, shall we? Either the circle is about to disappear, or... okay. I was wrong. We just weren't looking hard enough within this circle. Is there another circle somewhere? No. Oh, there it is. I've managed to pick a good many blossoms. How about yourself? Here we go. Coming in a variety of colors, this flower grows wild and abundant in the fields of Ilmang. Ooh, red, white, and yellow. Such a lovely array of colors. Combined, our blossoms shall make the most beautiful gifts. I'll arrange them in nice containers and present them to everyone. Do you remember the amenable Pixie? The one who didn't care for dead people? Well, even among our kind, they're especially fond of flowers. And I have a mind to give them the present first of all. Come, let's head back to Little Iran. Oh, no, there we go. I've never seen Ulfan so excited. I wonder what they've got in store this time. This is a little sudden, but I have a present for you. Ooh, ah. Oh my, such lovely flowers. And I can truly have them. Yes, they're for you. I'm giving flowers to everyone in the village, you see. Well, how very kind of you. The others will be so pleased. And, after being pleased, do you think they'll like me? They surely will. And to get them excited, I'm going to go and show off my present to everyone. Tee-hee! Look how pleased they are. Now I'll finally be popular. Yeah. There's trouble! Terrible trouble! It's Hag and Nee. They're being chased by a monstrous fiend. We wanted to do something, but we're too scared. So we've come back to find help. Please, mortal. Please save Hag and Nee. Where was it you saw Hag and Nee? It was over at the field by the lake. But wait! Hag and Nee was fleeing like there was no tomorrow. They could be anywhere now. Oh no, you're right. One of us should have stayed behind to keep watch. Whatever will we do? Calm down. We'll find Hag and Nee somehow. You heard them, Shizune. We have to help Hag and Nee, else they'll become fiend fodder. Bum, bum, bum. So, the field where you saw Hagani, it was by along Mirror Lake? No, the other one. Hand Mirror Lake. You'll help us, won't you, mortal? I can't do this without Ulthan. But I can't fight or anything. What good am I to you? And yet, a pixie who protects their fellows is a popular pixie. Right, we'll take care of this. You two wait in the village. Hanmere Lake lies to the northwest. Let's hurry there and look for Hagani. Let's see here. And there we are. This should be the spot, but Hagani doesn't seem to be here anymore. I'll try calling out. Hagani, where are you? Nothing. We'll just have to... Did you hear that? It was a scream, and it came from over there. Come on. Over here? Alright, let's go. Oh, river despawned. Whoops, let me fix that. There we go. Much better. They're hurt! I know this on simple healing spells. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Amazing! I feel like a new pixie. Ulthan, I didn't know you could heal so well. I went to pick a flower, but it turned out to be that fiend's head. If it weren't for you, I would be a dead pixie. I merely tended your wounds. It was this mortal who saved you from the beast. Well then, I'm in both your debts. Thank you. It's a fine feeling to be thanked. Come, we should head back to Lida Laran as well. Mm-hmm. As much as I want to become popular, I never could have braved such dangers alone. Thank you for giving me the courage. Of course, The most important thing is Hagani is safe, and now we can return to the business of making me popular. What's this now? Turns out the thing you did when you weren't trying to be popular is the thing that made you popular, I bet. I went and told everyone how you helped me, and now everyone wants you to help them too. Some are hurt and need healing. Others need a hand harvesting plants in dangerous places. And what's this we hear about you gifting flowers to everyone? Oh, of course. I'll take care of everyone in turn. The healing, the harvesting, the gifts, everything. Great! We'll leave you to it then. Yep, congratulations, you're now living the life of an adventurer, even if you are staying in one place. To have everyone depend on you, this is what it means to be popular. The feeling is even more wonderful than I imagined. If you're someplace that I haven't gotten to an MSQ, that's cheating. IJS. But, in my glee, I didn't stop to consider how much work it will be. Looks like I'll be busy for a while. You're popular too, yes? Lots of people depend on you. Tell me, what is it like? Is it tough to have everyone needing something from you? Extremely. But it's worth it. Yeah! I should have known it's not all milk and honey. But this is what I've dreamed of, and I promise to do my best to live up to it. Here's somewhere I've been. Let's see here. I'll be honest, since I don't have flying yet, I don't feel like playing hide and seek. But if I come across you while I'm working through MSQ, then a clue. Hang on. In that case. Found you! You shouldn't have said anything, I'll admit I was expecting you to just be sitting on a mountain somewhere, but you shouldn't have said anything. Okay, now back to MSQ, which means I need to swap jobs. There we go. All our friends. I was about to say the Fwath couldn't be any more unreasonable than the Pixies, but that's just asking for trouble. a lot of leaf men. Through the gate lieth the domain of the Fwath. Do you want to try two-manning this? If you go on war? During our sojourns in Ilmeg, we avoided the lake at all costs. Let that suffice to warn you of its dangers. I was taught never to talk to the Fwath under any circumstances. Are you sure this is a good idea? Untouchable gate? I'm touching it. I'm touching it, Fwath. I'm touching it, game. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in the talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Fwath are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Halfino. Oh! I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel. But what about you, or what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Urianger? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Urianger? That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Reminder to everybody that Urianger is at least 28. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat! Aye, my comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, of course! You may have it. You shall have it. That was too easy. Just like that. What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Fwath, it's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. And that's sad, guys. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. I don't like the way you worded that. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Don Meg. In your tongue, it means Forbidden Realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Don Meg unlocked! So are we trying to two-man this? Two-person this? I do want to talk to everybody real quick and see what their small talk. I can fight too. I promise I won't be a burden. Fun fact, both Minfilia and Alphino are afraid of heights, and you find that out from doing this dungeon. When we sally forth, allow me to lead the van. Bearing the brunt is my specialty these days. While I was in Imperial territory, I learned how to fight with the gunblade, or how to wield the gunblade. But I subsequently let my skills go to rust for want of the ability to replenish my own ammunition. When I decided to rescue Minfilia, however, I knew I needed a more defensively minded style, so I placed a special order at the crystalline mean, and the rest is history. It was never like to be simple. Hard though it may seem to believe, the Fwath's love of games surpasseth even that of the Pixies. And in the name of their games, full many men have drowned. We must needs take all care if we are to avoid meeting a watery end. So they desire sport. It seems safe to say we must proceed fully prepared. I'll take sport over pixie chores. Let's give the Fwath what they want. Easy for you to say, Alize. You also can breathe water. Alright. Sending I a party invite. So, answer the question. Are we two-manning this, or should we get a third person? I don't know if I saw it. If you said it in-game, I probably missed it. Fixing your portrait? Ooh, thank you for reminding me. Although I think my portrait is fine. Yeah, this portrait is fine. The ones that we aren't doing dungeons with. Alright, we're gonna try this with 2 people. Alright, in that case, and remember we're doing this mine, so haha, mine, unrestricted party, confirm, dungeon, John Meg, let's go. So pretty. This is like one of my favorite dungeons. Just let me frolic, please. Okay. Important question for you, I. Do you want the first silence, or should I? Alright, cool. That answers that. got this. I just realized, are we gonna be okay for the tether mechanic in the second boss? Smile! It'll be fine, surely, right? If we can't, though, it's still good content, and we'll just pop out and grab another person. We're gonna find out? Yes, we are. We are on, I'm on Ferry. We're located on Ether. Hence why you found me through the Ether, Valdesian Arsenal and Boja server. You can help too? I mean, we just need one more person if we're undersizing it. Love being able to be useful in or as a range fizz. Also, thank you for that, Zev. As somebody who went 6 years without, it's so nice having mods that can like do things for you. You know, when they're not tanking for you in a dungeon. My mods do in fact do things, or at least one of them does. In Ellie's defense, her internet keeps exploding. You're excused for all mod activities right now, for real? I mean, while you're tanking for me, yes. In general, I don't remember saying that. Also, Ash, how are you? I wasn't sure if I was going to see you tonight. Zev, don't say stuff like that. Mio's going to get a big head. well, bigger than it already is. I should pay attention. This mechanic fucks me up. And I don't have a healer to bail me out of my dumbassery. Ah! I'm okay. We're okay. It's fine. No, wait, Ash, that's not true. You have been banned before, remember? Oh no, this is bad. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, he's doing raid right damage. That's okay. That's well, you got this. Ha ha ha. I have faith in you. Here, I'll even hide my HUD so that we can like properly watch you. Yeah, I am. See, I'm in a. Personally, I'm in an okay-ish situation. The elections are. What's up, Ash? Unfortunately, I'm fortunate that I live in a blue city in a blue state. But I have so many friends who are in bad situations, and I feel so helpless. So, if anybody saw the announcement in the Discord or on Tumblr, I also posted it on Instagram and Blue Sky. We are gonna start raising money for a different charity. Oh, I just realized we don't get to see the health bars if I have my HUD maybe. But we are gonna be raising money for a different charity every month, supporting marginalized groups for the most part. Except for like a few things that are just like personal for me causes. But the majority of it is going to be raising money for different groups that support marginalized people. Well, should we hop out and grab a third person? We probably do need a healer for this. I guess not. Okay. Yes, no. Okay, let's try it one more time, and then if we fail a second time, then we can grab a third person. But yeah, we are just gonna have to really lean on the communities that we have around us. And remember to keep voting, guys, especially in local elections. be a little quiet for a while because I do need to focus on mechanics in this dungeon. At least for this boss. We did it. Oh, I dropped my dots. Whoops. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. We'll see if we can do the second boss. He's gonna be getting those extra buffs. Unless it scales it for the number of people who are in it, but I doubt it. Shit. I miscalculated that. Nope. Yeah, I think we need a killer. Bard doesn't get bloodbath. Like, if I were on a melee, at least I'd have been able to bloodbath myself and try and live a little bit longer. Range physical just doesn't have very good sustainability. Granted, I get it's a like, I get melee getting bloodbath is to compensate for the fact that, like, range physical can be in the distance and not get hit by melee stuff. But, you know, more ways to recover HP would be nice. I don't know. I was just going based off of what I was saying about being able to survive this on Warrior. But honestly, I think we should just grab a third person. Yeah, I died again. Big sad. I'm just looking things up while I totally... Yeah, nope, there we go. Yeah, I think we should hop out and get another person. try. We made a valiant effort. The problem is I fucked up the mechanic once, and if there's no healer to help us recover, we're fucked. Okay. I'm just gonna dip into the link shell. Hey Pokey, are you on? Totally gonna try it with 2 people? Yeah, if I wasn't streaming and trying to like have good content, I would totally be like, let's keep going! But, no, I don't want to waste people's time. I don't want to waste my time. Alright, let me grab Zev, invite to party. Okay, so while the ads are going, I am going to bio real quick. Maybe grab some candy. Waste your time, do it, you won't. You're right, I won't, because I respect and value people's time. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Oh, did the model get possessed again? Alright, so we are regrouping. We've got a healer this time. So let's try this again. Womp. Yeah, so if I get up from my chair, sometimes the camera starts tracking my chair on VTube Studio, so it makes my model look a little funky. That's not... There we go. Okay, let's go. Oh, durability of my gears. Oh, it's fine. I can repair when we get in. I just blame you every time somebody wastes their sweet time or takes their sweet time. That's not the right button. that's not quite the button I meant to hit. Oh no, I missed you. I'm sorry. Are you on Ether? Let me add you to my link shell if you're on Ether. Or you just... No, wait, I guess you can't data channel travel to Ether right now, so you have to be from Ether. Yeah, let me send you an invite to my link shell when we get out of here. I'm sorry! Okay, in my defense, I have ADHD. And miss things very easily. I was telling this story yesterday about how, in Leader Laron, there is a, you know that area with all the tables and stuff near where the gemstone trader is? So there's a pixie eating an apple there, and a leaf man right next to them. When I first played through Shadowbringers back in Early Access, it was my first time in Leader Laron. And I know enough about, like, Fae and the lore behind Fae to know, outside of Disney, pixies and, like, Fae in general are terrifying. So I went in with certain expectations. So I'm sitting there talking to an NPC, and I hear apple crunching behind me. I turn around, I don't notice the pixie eating the apple, but I do see the leaf man. But it's not doing anything, so I turn back around. Hear the crunch again. Turn around. Just the leaf man, and the noise stopped. And basically, like, purely through coincidence, every time I had my back turned, the pixie that I hadn't noticed was taking a bite out of an apple and, like, launching on it. But, like, they were right in front of us, Shizu. I forgot, I'm sorry. But yeah, so for a solid minute, I thought that, like, when I had my back turned, the leaf man was just making eating noises, and that maybe they weren't as unanimated as we thought they were. But no, I just hadn't noticed the pixie right next to it eating an apple. Pokey, thank you so much for the subscription! You don't like ads? Fair. I mean, also, like I said, if you guys get me, oh, I don't know if you're here for this. If I get to 25, no, you weren't here for this. If I get to 25 non-gifted subs, I, a bard main, will do the Nier raids, which we will be doing 15 people, minimum item level, no echo. What happened there, guys? You're living dead? What about your living dead? But anyway, I am a bard main. We do alliance raids with 15 people. Mine. The Nier raids have a lot of AoEs. If I get to 25 people, or 25 non-gifted subs, I will do the Nier raids on Black Mage. Haha! It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah. Also, because Ash threw enough gifted subs at me that I hit, at least for a brief moment, 100 subs, I will be cosplaying as the Corn Servant for Anime Central. You mained Black Mage through Shadowbringers? I'm sorry. I was maining Bard at the time. I've had an on and off relationship with Bard since Heavensward. I'm one of the dozens of people that actually like Heavensward Bard. And then they changed it in Stormblood, and I actually didn't like the changes they made in Stormblood. It gutted the job in terms of the number of OG CD skills it had, and it didn't feel as fun to me. So I was playing Red Mage at the time. And then they made some changes I kind of liked to Bard in Shadowbringers, so I went back to playing Bard. Endwalker, I mostly played Reaper. Like, I did MSQ initially with Bard. And it was fine. And then I leveled up Reaper, and I was like, oh, a melee job I actually enjoy. And like, Bard was okay in Dawn Trail, or not in Dawn Trail, in Endwalker, but there were some things that irked me. And I was like, why play an almost perfect job when I could play one that I think is kind of perfect? Although Red Mage, last expansion and this expansion, also very fun. But yeah, and then this expansion, I dual main Viper and Bard because the things that irked me about Bard last expansion are actually the changes they made to it this expansion for the most part. Because I wanted an AoE version of Pitch Perfect, and then they made Pitch Perfect an AoE. It bugged me that, like, Shadow Bite was almost just AoE, Refulgent Arrow, but then, like, it didn't actually, like, it kind of shared a cooldown. But if you use, or no, they didn't share a cooldown, I don't think. But like, it still procced the same way. And you could still use, or like, you could use Barrage and it would kind of affect Shadow Bite. But you'd use it and then you'd still have Refulgent Arrow proc from it. And now they've made it so that they share a proc, which is what they should have done from the beginning. Viper, when I plan, or when I want to play something more complicated, makes my ADHD brain go. It's just hitting all the buttons, which feels very, very good. I really like Paladin. I like, you know, I know they probably like aren't actually faster than each other, but I've always felt like the axe swing animation of Warrior just felt slow compared to like the sword swing animation on Paladin, if that makes sense. I don't know, I just hit buttons while doing fates. I don't actually tank in contact very often, if ever. Yeah, that's fair. I also just prefer mitigation tanks over HP tanks. As fun as it is to see the big HP numbers on Warrior, it's never jive with me. It's okay. It's not like the worst, but I tend to lean more towards Paladin or Dark Knight. Whoops. We got this, we're okay. Ooh. We got this, we're okay. This is what Second Wind is for. And Zebi, of course. Ash likes to throw a lot of gift subs at people, so it is a distinct possibility. Or, no, I think they, like, purposely gifted you one on Sunday. will say, I like Warrior a lot more now than I did back in, say, A Realm Reborn. We're okay. I will say, like, I get really overwhelmed by just, like, the sheer number of buttons that Sage has, but I have been having fun using it to, like, farm fades on my main. I have no idea if I'm playing it right, but I hit button and yeah, things happen. Yeah, we didn't die. Good job, guys. Dark aesthetic, yeah. Also, it has the best story of any of the tank quests. Let's be real. The Warrior of Light needs therapy, and the Dark Knight quests are the only quests where I actually get that. The Dark Knight quests are not the not Dark Knight. At least the Gunbreaker quests are not the Paladin quests, where the only ones I actually like are the Stormblood ones. And I really wish that more of the job quests had incorporated the class quest NPCs. As it is, the only ones that really did that were Paladin and Monk. I think maybe the White Mage Stormblood ones did it a little bit. What is cool about the Gunbreaker quests is that if you do them before you do Boja, a certain NPC shows up at some point and actually, like, recognizes you. I absolutely love the way this game acknowledges other content that you've done. MSQ does it all the time, sometimes side quests do it. Only barely started Boja. Well, we're gonna be doing Boja on stream too, so if people want to join in on that, I know Zed is waiting until we hit it on stream because they don't like Boja as much, and so they'd rather do it with friends. And you know, we did Eureka as like a group, and that was super fun. And then I abandoned us, so it just ended up being me and Zeb by the end. I think Bolsha did a really good job of improving on what Eureka started. The dev team does a very good job of listening to the community, and like, if they make a type of content that they want to keep doing, but the community has like complaints about it, they will incorporate that feedback into the next iteration. If you've been around long enough, you can see the pipeline from original Diadem to Eureka to Bolsha, and I'm really excited to see how that carries through to the new content that they're adding this expansion. I think the different fate stuff that they have in it is a nice build, like a nice way for them to have built on the fates in Eureka. I think aesthetically, I mean, obviously aesthetically it's not as pretty as Eureka is, but it's not supposed to be. It's a fucking war. I've never participated in any of the duels, but I think the duel system is really cool. I like at least the idea of it. I thought the field notes was a fun thing to do because I like collecting things. You're a master Final Fantasy XI fan? That's fair. At some point, there's some other stuff I need to save up for the channel for first. But at some point, I might set up a donation goal or like a bit donation goal of if people donate enough to pay for it, I might stream Final Fantasy XI. I've never played it. And before it was always, well, I'm not making money on this channel and I don't want to pay a sub for 2 games. But I'm making money on this channel now. So maybe someday, I'd need to math out like how long it takes to get through everything in 11, and how much that sub would cost. It was your first MMO? Nice. My first was Fly for Fun. Fly Effect Online. Got a plan for, I'm assuming you meant 11. Planning a whole stream to download and install it. Well, and 11 doesn't have the same kind of linear story that 14 does, right? Oh, did it actually scale the number of... No, it doesn't? Yeah, that's what I've heard. But, you know, especially if I can grow the community more, it'd be fun to play it with other people from the pantry. Oh, I mean, I know there's an MSQ, but isn't it something where, like, there's no, like, correct order to do the question, or it'll, like, let you jump around if you want to, unless you're, like, using a guide? Or is it, like, actually properly linear? It's by expansion? Okay. They don't, yeah, that's what I was asking. They don't flow together like 14 says. I would probably still, because I like seeing how things build upon each other. I'd probably look up, like, what order different expansions came out in, and then do the story based off of that. And wow, it does actually scale the number of tethers based off of the number of people in the dungeon. Good to know. Zev. Do all the expansions before Rhapsodies of Vana'diel? That was the last one, right? For like, there was some big timey-wimey thing that happens with that. Yeah. Honestly, I just probably read them in the order of when the expansions came out, just to make things easier for me. I mean, it's what I did with playing through all the Final Fantasy XIV games in general. You technically don't need to play those in order, but that's how I did them when I was streaming. Here we go. Did I miss it? I was in it! What the fuck, game? I was standing right there! I was in that tether. Also, you have a good night, Ash. Thanks as always for dropping by. Have I been greed rolling on everything when I should be? Well, I guess with a lot of this stuff. I actually don't know if any aiming stuff is even rolled or dropped. Ooh, gear upgrades. I mean, yeah, it's an old school MMO. Of course, it's super grindy. Right now, the only Final Fantasy main series game I haven't played is 11. So I would like to play it someday. And like the old school stuff isn't gonna bug me too much, because A, I did play through Eureka. B, I've been playing MMOs since like 2004. And I started off with, like, free-to-play Korean MMOs. Nice! I will keep that in mind. You met your wife through 11? That's so cute! I love stories like that. Zev in party chat. You can full pull. I'm comfy now. Are we okay, folks? Welcome back. Yeah, easy peasy. First try. Oh wait, I actually don't care about earrings. It's fine. The earlier I get the earrings, the better chance I actually get something useful from the actual gear drop. It's okay, Pokey. I wouldn't be surprised if the writers of Final Fantasy XIV also forgot about Dynamis. Haha. I hope they don't. But... You again? That sounds really cool. Having like Shadow Realm versions of overworld locations, that's neat. I almost forgot. We do not want to be behind him. Once again, asking Square Enix to please make it so that we can cleanse Frog with / Blood Kiss. Bye, Pokey. Honestly, we're probably going to be wrapping up after this dungeon, so it's all good. We will head over to Annie on Tuesday, and then we'll definitely be getting to Titania either Tuesday or Wednesday. Also, we will be talking through Sigmascape Savage Mine on Sundays, because that's what people voted for when I hit 50 subs. We're on 07S, so if you want to come and watch that on Sunday. It's been a time. Uh-oh. Ah! Paying attention to Fight 4 in the chat. Right, got it. Yes. I'm very good at this game. Dungeon with an enrage or something, a soft enrage, but no. Oh no! I got. We love soft enrages. Actually, yeah. Why do you think I'm so sad that they changed Sorkai? That dungeon used to have a soft enrage to it. Eventually, Hraesvelgr would just end up destroying the entire arena. Why can I not hit? There we go. Did you ever play through the original version of Sorkai? Instead of it being a flat arena, it was a series of like pillars that you have to jump between to avoid the mechanics and stuff. And every now and then he would do an attack that, oh, that's right. So he used to do an attack that would destroy the pillars until eventually he just ran out of them. I don't know if anybody ever actually hit the enrage on it, but I'll have to send you a video of it, or I'll post it in the Discord of what the original version of Sorkai was like, if I can find a video of it. I am very sad that I did not get to that point in the story before they changed it. And there we go. What dropped? Leave duty, yes. Yay, we won! Everything is fine. Right?
Oh, well fought, well fought.
And that's not creepy.
Bravo! Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back.
Of course not.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course. Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
Do we think it's for real this time?
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
Thank you?
More! I want to see more of her.
Yes, yes! I could watch her forever!
Why don't we just make her one of us? Yes! One of us! One of us, one of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us!
I would say we should run, but do we have a way out?
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
This isn't a pixie, though, The fonts are completely different.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Huh? What? Oh, it's you.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
It's a long story. I'll tell you later. What happened?
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fwath is do not deal with the Fwath.
Lesson learned.
It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect. That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder... I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
So do I. And this is where I realized the first time I played through this that, oh, Ilmeg is Korthus. Ilmeg, Vogert, whatever you want to call it. Because, yeah, it wouldn't have been snowy here on the first, because there was no calamity. And the calamity, or the 8th calamity on the source is what caused Korthus to be all snowy in the first place. Let me pull up the map, and you can see Norvrant's map. Here is where Ilmeg is. Lakeland, where the Crystarium is Mordona. Obviously, Calusia is Limsa, and Amarang is Thanalan. And we haven't gotten there yet, but when we do, Raktika Greatwood is Gridania. And yeah, that's why you flash back to the people of Korthus when Ardbert is talking about his experiences with the Vobertites, because the Vobertites were probably to him kind of what the Ishgardians were to the Warrior of Light. Or at the very least, like, it's the same location, and so, like, because we're in the same place, basically, but different, it's making us think of everybody in Ishgard. Yeah, it's part of why, like, when I did my first stream for Shadowbringers, or, okay, way back, like, a year ago, over a year ago, like, a year and a half ago, when I started streaming 14, I named the stream An Adventure Arrives in Eorzea. And, like, the parallels between Shadowbringers and A Realm Reborn are why, when I started Shadowbringers, I named the first stream An Adventure Arrives in Norvrant. You know, you encounter a guy who looks just like the triplets that you meet at the beginning of A Realm Reborn. All of the zones are parallels for the A Realm Reborn zones. Oh, God, I love the lore in this game. I could talk forever about the lore in this game if you ever have questions about it. Fun fact, if you do Don Meg with Trust NPCs, they all have different ways of handling the bounce and beam mechanic. Reen and Alphino take it really slowly because they're afraid of heights. Thancred and Urianger cheat. Urianger just straight up, he gets to, like, the end of the first part of the zigzag, and then he teleports across, and Thancred gap closes across the gap, which is not something players can do. They'll fall off if they try that. Y'shtola crosses it with confidence, like the queen that she is. Alize also just, like, runs across it because she doesn't give a shit. So yeah, you get some, like, fun little lore bits if you do the different, at least the Shadowbringers dungeons with Trusts. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee, rest a moment. There was nothing where we looked. Or there was nothing where we looked. Shizune, Hi. Looking for me? You just fall off. Technically, I use like one of those left-handed gaming devices with all the buttons and stuff to game, and it has a joystick. So it's very unstable for me in terms of like being able to do any kind of jump puzzle in this game, so I usually switch over to my keyboard for it, which helps. Dear gods, were it not for Soroban's blessing. But I need not labor the point. I am glad to see you are safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were? To wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us? Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Fwath kept that part of the bargain, at least. Well, there were certain twists and turns. Our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Alize's great. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Huh? Sol Uin, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Ilmeg. Mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be our friends, would they? Look at us, we're Final Fantasy protagonists. We don't do ugly. Good night, thanks for the help tonight. Also, big thank you to Zev. You guys are awesome. And yes, everybody take care of yourselves. I'm probably gonna copy and paste links to some of the resources that have come across my feed on Tumblr for anybody who might need them, along with a certain interesting bit of information that came across my YouTube feed earlier today. So be sure to join the Discord, also just for like community support and stuff, and also for news about the channel. Rather the reverse, I fear. The Ulmoran army at a guess. Meaning? We can play with them. As much as you like. But just to be sure, I will return with you to confirm their identities. If they are who we suspect, you will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alize will too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. All right. Just remember, we're not your playmates this time. Stay strong, Ai. We appreciate you. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. Indeed, you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. Oh boy, another level. Alright, let's get to Plaeni, and then I will wrap things up so that way I can log off at a sanctuary. If only I hadn't been caught. It is indeed the Ulmoran army. If it is indeed the Ulmoran army, we may soon have to contend with Ranjit again, which may prove problematic even for you. Gee, thanks. Urianger is eager to press on with the hunt for the Fey relics. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Numo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the faithful, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Oh, I almost forgot. Hang on. New pants. Oh, if only those were dyeable, they would actually look really good with this set. Anything new from there? Nope. Which means nothing new for that. I know we got something new for healer. And now I look adorable. I really like this chest piece. This in the dyeable version. This will be going in the glamour closet. And I just got a new accessory from that. Alright. Back on guard. Yeah, the healer and caster gear from... I mean, all the gear, honestly, from Dawn Meg is very, very nice glamour. And then later in Shadowbringers, there's a dungeon that gives us dyeable versions of it. It'd be nicer if they had 2 dye channels, but maybe eventually. There's a lot of gear they need to go through in the game to make that happen. Oh no, ad. Can we get through this bit of dialogue before then? Past yonder cliff lieth Pla Eni, home of the new Mo. Others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Okay, I'll make sure not to talk to any NPCs during the ad break, but I am at least gonna get the running done. Also, hang on. Nope, okay. I hope I haven't missed any, like, stupidly obvious, ether currents. Is bet? What? It's a bet that I missed a stupidly obvious ether current? Oh, bedtime for you. Okay, you have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you all. As soon as I try to talk to Urianger, the ad is gonna... Yeah, see, there it goes. Anyway. Oh, there was a thing I wanted to do. Nope, that's not it. That's not what I wanted to hit. There we go. just compiling a list of information that people might find helpful over the next... I mean, honestly, just in general, but... Alright, and welcome back from ads, everybody. Alright. What's up, Arianje? What a beautiful shot. If the path striketh thee as a precipitous one, it is because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley whose mists thrived the city of Vobert. 'Twas only when the Fwath came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the faithful for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly with the light. One moment. There we go. Just had to deal with a little bot problem on YouTube. The blame lieth, or for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees. An entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. Huh? It was these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no 8th umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Aha! Mortals! Just as we thought! Huh? Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come and play. They do not appear to be pixies of Little Iran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Perhaps another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. Yeah, Yoshi pee on fat cat. Hello, Gregorius Skins. How are you doing today? Teleportation magic for a mercy. Or for a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the Pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Feycloak, it is called. A most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Feyfolk, albeit briefly. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the Pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. Aw, busted. Alright. I do have the thing, right? Yeah. It's fine. We're totally fine. We got this. Okay. Yep. Oh, I am not going the right way. Am I? No, yes I am. Yeah. There it is. No, go away. Made it safe. There they are. We lost sight of you. Is everything all right? I assumed you were right behind us. What took you so long? We ran into a little bit of an issue. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Thank you. Another good news. The new Mo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Arianje deigns to join us. Yeah, it's so pretty! Look at all the fey mushrooms! Huh? Yeah! They're so cute! Look at them! Look at the goodest boys! Mortals! Mortals! Are here! Lots of them! Wait, I thought you said the Numo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable! Unacceptable, I tell you! To have so many mortals appear at once! Huh? It's more excitement than we can bear! Greetings, Elder Weed Enk, Tier Ni. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We came to borrow the stone scepter of the Numo. The stone scepter? Then, you mean to lift the seal over Ligia? That is unacceptable! Unacceptable, I tell you! If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fey cousins, we Numo have called this land home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would be in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, it is true, but she harboreth the self-same desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Orianjay. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. But be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have time for that. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Gilmoran army. Oh yeah, Elder. Given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and to acquiesce to our request. But even now, a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that you may fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair! Unfair, I tell you! Huh? In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Vobert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. What? Very well, Orianjay. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here the while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? It's pretty par for the course, if nothing else. Alright. We have made it to Platini. One of my favorite towns in the entire game, because I am, as I have said before, a sucker for Fae. And look at this place. How can you get more Fae than this? Anyway, I am going to attune to this Aetheryte, and then that is going to be where I leave off for tonight. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. Join the Discord for community and resources and behind the scenes news about the channel. It's also the best way to find out what's going on with the channel. Also, you can follow me on social media on Tumblr, Blue Sky, Instagram. I am Shizucheese on all three of those platforms. And yeah, I will be back on Sunday. We're hopefully gonna clear 07S on Sunday. Maybe at least get a little peek inside of 08S. We'll see. And then we will continue with MSQ next Tuesday, starting at 7:30 Central. Oh, and Sunday starts at 4:30 Central. Also, because I need to be better about remembering to plug this, Friday, 8 o'clock Central, Friday Night Writes. I've been debating if I want to do more writing streams in like the afternoon, because I need to hold myself accountable for writing, and streaming seems to help with that. But we will see. I've just been too stressed to write all week, for obvious reasons. But anyway, again, thank you everybody for joining me. Let's see if there's anybody that we can raid. Also, oh yeah, hit that follow button if you haven't already. Subscribe. If I can get to 25 non-gifted subs before the end, or before I finish Shadowbringers, I will do the Nier raids on Black Mage. Let's raid. Let's raid Yuzi. We've been raiding Yuzi a lot. She's doing a Shadowbringers sumathon. She's a fellow VTuber. She's a sprout, and we water sprouts in this house. So, let's go say hi to Yuzimi. In the meantime, especially given the times that we are in, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please make sure to stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, drink water, make sure to eat, make sure you're getting sleep, and have a good night. Bye-bye.